Got one?
Yeah, right in the fast stuff here.
Man, you don't fool around there, Mr. Vandivier.
Right in the fast stuff.
Well, that took you all of about 2 minutes to land and hook and catch. Good
No
job.
fooling around, man.
There we go. That's it. That was fast, my man. Good job.
There you go.
Good job. This is how it's done right here. All within like the first drift of the day. It's like you're the trout whisperer.
Coming up. On this week's episode, Bob travels a familiar road with James Vandivier in memory of a father and fishing buddy, John Vandivier. Bob revisits some of the areas where he and his friend John shared time on the water. Only now, it's with John's son James fishing for early season steelhead. In southern Ontario, there are many stream and river opportunities literally in our backyard for fishing. And like father, like son, James quickly puts Bob onto the fish.
Wow. Thump, thump, thump. There we go, boys. And that is awesome.
Look at that magnificent fish. Way down there.
Isn't that sweet? Look at the size of that
There he
fish.
is again.
The color is incredible. Yeah, that's a nice one.
The Real Fishing Show with Bob IZUMI.
All right. That is a big rainbow trout, Chris. Double headers. Whoa!
Nice jump.
Yeah. All right. Man, that is so cool. Another one. There we go. All right. Look at that chunk.
Real Fishing is sponsored by Mercury, #1 on the water, and Tim Hortons.
On the Real Fishing Show, we make catching fish like this a possibility.
There you go.
Man, oh man, James.
There you go.
You got this down pat. That was my first drift.
Let's see if we can get a double header.
You don't fool around, dude. All righty. You know, I love it when I got a good coach. And
Yeah.
I mean, you had a great coach, didn't you?
I had a fantastic coach.
Yeah, his father taught me how to steelhead fish back in the 80s. You were like 8 years old, 10 years
Yeah,
old when
8 or
I
9.
met your dad and met you. Oh, he pulled off. I put a little pressure on him. Like those pliers?
They're sweet.
Aren't they sweet? Oh, little aluminum Berkeley pliers here. I asked James to go steelhead fishing with me, and also I wanted to reminisce about his father, fishing legend John Vandivier. John and I spent more than 20 years fishing for just about everything that swims. James grew up learning how to fish from his dad. Come to think of it, so did I. And that's what I admired about him, his constant quest, always pioneering the sport of fishing. Now, James, let's talk real quick about these before we get another
Sure.
drift in. You got a little bead here. I know you got all kinds of colors.
It's a
Yeah.
trout bead, and then we just tip it with a little yarn fly.
Okay, so you're talking what size hook's that?
It's an 8.
An 8. Okay. Pretty simple, huh?
Very simple. Yep.
Good stuff.
And that's pegged with a silicone, just a tapered piece of silicone, like an elastic band.
Right on. All right.
All right.
Okay, well, you get a drift in there. I'll see if you can land one since I pulled the hook on that one.
There he is.
Oh, you got him?
Yep.
All right. The man hooks up. You're manhandling him with that big old long rod. Oh, it's a nice one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's in the wood.
You have got some magic going. That fish just went into that tree on the other side of the river and came out again.
I got lucky.
Yeah. That's giving you a good little fight. All right. James has been there, done that before.
All That's a nice shaped up fish.
Yeah, that's beauty. Very nice. Pop that hook
I'm
up.
gonna
for
pop
you.
that up.
Very nice, James. Very nice.
Yo! There he goes.
He's gone. Okay.
When we return, Bob and James Vandivier experience more steelhead action in southern Ontario. Stay tuned. Closed captioning is brought to you by BoaterExam.com. Let's take a look down under with this week's Fish Eye View, sponsored by Toro. Count on it. Since the first stocking in 1966 by the state of Michigan, the Great Lakes region has grown into a world-class trout and salmon fishery. Because open seasons and possession limits vary, proper identification is important. Once they enter feeder streams, overall coloration may help, but anatomical features are more reliable. Atlantic salmon and brown trout cause the most confusion. Atlantics have irregularly shaped X-like spots and wide tails with a pronounced indentation or fork. Browns have squared-off tails with no forking and much rounder spots. Coho salmon are often mistaken for rainbow trout, also known as steelhead. This is most prevalent when both are silver. Once they color up prior to spawning, there is little confusion. In all phases, cohos only bear a few spots on the upper portion of the tail. As well, they have some gray or black on the inside of the mouth. Steelhead always have pure white mouths and heavily spotted tails. Chinook salmon are easily separated from others by a noticeably elongated anal fin, with 15 to 17 rays. Heavy spotting and black mouths are other giveaways. When in doubt, always refer to local angling regulations that list these and other criteria.
There we go.
There he is.
There we go. Oh, baby. You're right, James, about that.
Try to put a little bit of brakes on before you. You're right about what?
You're right about that. Whoa, coming down. You're right about that tree. He was right on the end of that tree.
Was he?
I don't know if I can bring him against that current or not.
No.
No?
Well, maybe. If you take some of the slack off, sometimes they come back up. Like take some of the tension off them.
Okay. This is where you can put a rod and some line to the test here, because I'm Okay, James, I better try to get him in here.
You still got him on?
Oh, I just pulled him off. I didn't feel like chasing him way down the stream. James, I didn't feel like chasing him too far, so I put a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to grab him in that current.
Well, that
Nice fish though.
was worth the price of admission. You get a good look at it?
Yeah, he's about 5 pound male.
Yeah, nice. There are a number of major and minor tributaries in Ontario that have great runs of steelhead. Many are close to major cities and towns throughout the province. Timing, of course, can be one of the most important aspects of a successful trip. High water, low water, muddy water, clear water are all determining factors for what the fish will be doing. And of course, you have to fish where the fish are.
There he is.
Fish. Okay, James, walk me through before it gets in that fast water. Oh,
Man!
okay, that's what that's not what you wanted to do then.
No. There he is.
I got one too.
Doubleheader.
Doubleheader, folks. Wow. James, I'll tell you, you know how to read a river like I read a fishing magazine, brother.
Doing it a long time.
Yeah, no kidding. You've been weaned on this river fishing, and I know that your dad was one of the best steelheaders ever in Canada. And so you started, how old were you when you caught your first steelhead?
I can't even remember. I think it was in about grade 3 or 4.
Is that right?
Yeah. That was on the Sydenham River in Owen Sound.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are nice fish. I'm gonna see if I can get mine over in the shallows here. You don't want to let them get the best of you in that fast water, eh?
No, you got to try and turn them. Keep them from going. And once they get in there, you're running. Or you're going to lose them.
Well, this is pretty decent there, Mr. James.
Just when you think they're done, eh? There we go.
Look at this. Look at that. Good stuff. Very cool. Your dad would be very proud of us right now.
Slippery little suckers, eh?
They are.
There
Okay,
he goes.
mine's gone.
All right.
All right, no problem, man. Awesome. A little spring steelheading at its best here. You know what? That was like bang, bang, our
Yeah.
first 2 drifts. Usually when you come to a pool like this, your first few drifts are really important, aren't
Very
they?
important, yeah.
And I don't think anybody's been to this pool yet.
There's no track.
Here we are around millions of people, and we're probably the first ones to even hit this pool this morning.
Yep.
Doesn't anybody fish in the big cities? All right.
More drifting fast water action for steelhead with James Vandivier when we return. Stay tuned. This tip of the week is sponsored by Coleman, the outdoor company.
With today's electronics, you can either go fishing or you can go looking and then fishing. And that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm idling around with the big motor and I'm just watching the Lowrance unit here, seeing what's on the bottom. You can see there's some rocks here. I'm following the contour lines and I'm just zigzagging in and out, up and down the brake line to look for fish. And one of the cool things about today's electronics nowadays is this touch unit here is incredible. Let's say all of a sudden I want to fish that rock that's below me, or those fish. There's a fish right there. See that right on the rocks? I'm gonna touch it right like that. So now I've locked it in. You see how the screen stopped? I'm gonna lock it in and I'm gonna hit the waypoint. And it's gonna come up here in a second. And even though I'm moving forward, I can come back and let's see, I'll mark that as a blue cross here. So now I'm gonna touch this screen, clear the cursor, and I'll show you. There's the mark right there. So now I can turn around, put the electric motor down, and fish that fish that I just marked on the screen. This is cool technology, and I'm talking about you could be moving along, see something, hit it really fast, mark that exact spot, even though you might be 50 yards, 100 yards already by it. I love this feature.
There he is.
Fish!
Oh! I'm gonna have to chase this one.
Has he
Maybe.
got you?
Oh, no, he's in that back corner.
Good luck.
He's going.
Is he going way down?
He hasn't quite left the pool yet. There he goes.
All right.
Got him. There we go. There we go.
Gotta get your rod.
Oh, thank you.
They're very slippery,
They're
aren't
very
they?
crazy. It's a nice shaped up fish, eh?
Very nice. Good job. Too good to be true.
All right.
Well, that was like your second drift back, right?
Yep. First.
First drift.
First
oh
drift.
yeah, you're right. That was that when you snuck in beside me. I didn't even know. Smooth.
That's right.
Looking good, James. Looking good. You got one?
Oh! That was a big fish too.
You were right. He said he'd bet his rod and reel that we're going to get a fish in this pool. And 3 drifts later, we are hooked up.
Yeah.
Now,
Nice
James,
fish too.
oh yeah, it is a nice fish. Look at that. Oh. It's just sitting out there almost like it's just going to stay. Would you leave it or would you horse it now?
Well, not pointing straight up with your rod. Yeah, more like to the side. Get him out of the current.
Okay, so work him
Yeah,
out of the current.
He's coming up. Yeah, there you go. And once he's in this slacker stuff, then you can have the rod straight up.
I got you.
The other way you're fighting the current. Keep him out of that way. Oh, there you go.
That's a nice one, isn't it?
Yep.
Beautiful. Between the cameraman's legs. There we go.
Oh man, these spring fish don't give up.
No, it's funny, you know, they that fish obviously is ready to go back to Lake Ontario, is it?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Pop that hook out. Now we got that little piece of yarn on the hook, and of course this bead is up there too. So you got the bead as an attractor, and
It's kind of like a tandem rig without two hooks. So
I gotcha. Nice,
All right.
nice stuff. Look at that. Put her back in. All right, the geese are liking it. Very cool, James. I like how you call your shots, and that's one thing. You know, this guy has been steelheading all his life, and of course with his dad teaching him all the tricks of the trade when you were little. You look at these rivers and you see these dark spots during the spring of the year and that deeper water.
Yeah.
The drop backs are going to be here, or the
Absolutely.
fish. Yeah.
The cuts and a little bit deeper water.
Very cool. Calling your shots.
Duking it out on the river, there's more scrappy steelhead action when we return. Stay tuned.
I chose to fish with a spinning outfit while James used a center pin reel combo. The choice of rod actions is an individual matter. The most popular lengths tend to be 10 to 13 feet. These light action rods are very sensitive. The longer lengths allow you to make a long and precise presentation, especially when using floats like James and I are using. When you do hook a fish, it's a lot easier to get the hook set when you have a lot of line out as your float's drifting downstream. See you there. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Whoa. Stay out of that
You
tree.
can't get a double.
Stay out of that tree. There must be a pretty deep little trough over there, is there, James?
Yeah, you can actually see it.
Now, if I get them cross current. It's a good one, isn't it?
It is a good one.
Okay, baby. Just come on over.
How would I stick him down your waders?
What is that? You know what it is?
No idea. Water snake of some sort, right?
I don't know. I'm not a big snake fan. You just put that away.
Stick him down your waders.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Uh-oh. Whoa!
Nice jump. I don't know.
Yeah, let me just see if I can work them right in here.
All right.
What a beautiful fish. Oh. Look at that.
That's
Very
a beautiful
nice.
fish.
That's what we're talking about right there.
Yeah. What a gorgeous fish.
That is beautiful. I'll just pluck that out.
There you go.
Get a nice picture
Nice
here.
belly.
Look at that. Come on down there, James. Look at that. You got him?
Yeah.
All righty. Nice. Nice. Now you just re-rigged, James.
Yeah.
And you were very confident that we shouldn't leave here because you were going to get another fish just after I got that one. Confidence play a big role in steelheading, or is it just
Huge role
is it
in
just
steelheading. If you got-
perseverance?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He's on the other side of that wood.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's
I
gone.
see him.
He's gone. Yeah.
Gone. There it is.
Where's the chainsaw?
Yeah, you know what? This is where you need a good chainsaw to alter. Hey, that's a chance you got to take, right?
Yeah.
When you're fishing around log jams like this, the fish are around them,
Yeah.
and you're going to lose a few, right?
You're gonna lose a few.
All right,
I
well,
couldn't have got him back.
no. So what do you think? Should we keep moving downstream?
Yeah. Let's go
All
down.
right. Yeah, all right. This is a big fish. That is a fish of a lifetime. Well, that is just amazing. Look at that thing. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, man. Woo. That was too cool. Oh, man, what a fish. Look at that.